Hey everybody, welcome back. It is week 2 in November. In November, we're talking about courage. Courage is doing what you know you should, even when you're afraid. Last week, we talked about the super spies, Joshua and Caleb, and how they had to have courage. They had to have courage and do what they knew they should, even when others around them were afraid. Today, we're talking about how you need to have courage and do what you know you should, even when things feel impossible. Now, there's something that's impossible in my life. I can't jump to 9 feet. I'm going to do a demonstration. I'm going to go all the way up to this wall. Now, this is about 5 feet and 6 inches. All the way up there, that's probably like 8 feet, and I'm not sure I can even get that high. But Goliath was 9 feet tall. So I want everyone to find a wall nearby where you can go and you can jump. And I want you to see how high up on that wall you can jump. Okay, I'm going to get a good vertical. Oh, that's not very high at all. Okay, maybe if I try from this angle. Oh, my goodness, man, I needed to practice basketball way more than I did. And that wasn't even close to 9 feet tall. And Goliath was 9 feet tall. And that's who David was going up against? I want to show you one more impossible thing. See, about here to way over here, that itself is maybe 8 feet. It's a little shorter. Maybe I could even push this a little back further. And we can get a couple more. That should be about 9 feet. I am going to try to jump 9 feet and see how far I can make it. I bet I can make it a lot further than when I was trying to jump straight up. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3. I did pretty good. All right, now, here's why this is funny and silly. When you try to do something straight up, like that jump, I was never ever going to get close to 9 feet. God wasn't looking straight up at Goliath. In fact, God had a different perspective on what was going on. When I put 9 feet on the ground, it suddenly became much more doable. I still couldn't do it all on my own, but David wasn't defeating Goliath all on his own either. David had God with him. God defeated Goliath because he had a different perspective. And David's perspective was different too. He knew he didn't have to defeat Goliath. He knew he just had to say yes to God and see what God was going to do. Sometimes it takes a different perspective. So when things seem impossible, we know we can do what we should because it's not impossible for God. God who parted the Red Sea and led the Israelites, and God who helped David defeat Goliath. The same God who can help you do the impossible when instead of giving up, instead of being afraid, you go to God and ask for help and maybe a different perspective to help get you through. Have a great day, everybody.